We read from 40. Krishna has explained all his opulences. Now he is giving conclusion. Nanto asti mama dibbana vibhutinam parantapo isho tuddeshata prakto vibhutir vistaramaya. No anto, no limit. Asti, there is. No anto asti, there is no limit. Mamo dibbana, my divine qualities. Vibhutina, opulence. So there is no limit of my divine opulences. Parantapo, O conqueror of the enemies, Arjuna. Esha, all these, to but uddeshataha, as examples. Eto tu uddeshata. Whatever I explained to you in previous verses, just I give some examples. Prakto, spoken. Vibhuti, of opulences. Vistara, the expanse. Maya, by me. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. As stated in the Vedic literature, although the opulences and energies of the Supreme are understood in various ways, there is no limit to such opulences. Therefore, not all the opulences and energies can be explained. Simply, a few examples are being described to Arjuna to pacify his inquisitiveness. Krishna cannot. Krishna's expansion Ananta. But Ananta has the Lord's expansion is Ananta. Ananta means no end. Is Ananta. And another name is Shesh. That means this Shesh. That no one can, like he's the Shesh means the last person. So nobody can glorify like him. So Ananta, his name Ananta, his name Shesh, his name is Ananta Shesh. And Anantadev, in his another name Ananta means his mouth is unlimited. In an unlimited mouth, for unlimited years, he is glorifying the Lord unlimitedly. But it is still he is not able to finish. Why? There in Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 25th chapter, the description also there. And there is Adilila of Chaitanya Bhagavad, Adikhanda Chaitanya Bhagavad. Vrindavan Das to explain vividly Anantadev. Because Anantadev is the expansion of Balaram. And Nityananda is Balaram himself. To explain that, he explained Ananta. Who is Ananta? So, there is nicely explained. Anantadev, Krishna is expanding his glories, and Anantadev is trying to explain all the glories. So, nobody can defeat each other. That is why his name Ananta. So, here, whatever Krishna spoke, very little. Just to pacify the inquisitiveness of Arjuna. Text 14. Jat jat vibhutimat shattam srimat urjitam evava tat tat eva avagachatam mamateja angshasamma. Jat jat, whatever, vibhuti, opulences, mat, having, sattam, existence, srimat, beautiful. In beginning, Srimat, Srimati, we give in the use before the name. Srimat means beautiful. Urjitam, glorious. Evo, certainly. Va, or. Tat tat, all those. Evo, certainly. Avagacha, must know. Tom, you. Mamo, my. Tejo, of the splendor. Angsha, a part. Shambhavam, born of. Shambhavami, juge juge, Shambhavam. Shambhavam means born of. Know that all opulent, beautiful, and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. How many I will explain, Arjun, and how much you can understand, how much time you have to hear also. Just understand these things. Jat jat vibhuti mat shaktam. Whatever you are seeing, more opulent, more beautiful, more glorious creation, just imagine that mamate jangsha sambhavam, nothing but a spark of my splendor. Any glorious or beautiful existence should be understood to be but a fragmental manifestation of Krishna's opulence, whether it be in spiritual or material world. Anything extraordinarily opulent should be considered to represent Krishna's opulence. Last concluding verse. Athava vohaniteno kingateno tavarjino Vishtabham idam kritsnam ekanshino sthito jagat. Athava, or bahuna, many, eteno, by this kind. Itna sare, eteno, by this kind. Kim, what? Gateno, by knowing. Tavo, your Arjuna, origin. Vishtabha, pervading, aham, I. Idam, this. Kritsnam, entire. Kritsna means complete, entire. Eko, by one. Angshan, apart. Sthito, am situated. Jagat, universe. Krishna saying, but what need is there, Arjun, for all this detailed knowledge? Knowledge, what is the Arjun, what is the use of hearing all this knowledge? Like, think you are a mother or father. You have given to a child, this is milk. What is this milk? What is for? What are the vitamins here? How it gives nourishment? If you get so many answers, what are just drink it. What is the use of hearing all these things? Just drink. So many people are drinking milk. Before drinking milk, nobody asking like this type of question. Oh, it is not logical. Yes, logical, but what is the use of knowing all these things? People are drinking milk, they are getting benefit. What are the benefits? How mechanism of action, how it working in the body, how much it becomes absorbed, how much it turn into stool and urine. What is the use of knowing all these things? If you want to drink milk, just milk, drink it. So Krishna saying, what is the use of knowing all these things? But what need is there, Arjun, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. The same example. The father and mother say, there is no food can compare with this milk. Even it is like by Krishna. That's all. Drink it. So, the same way, like you want to search which organization I should, ISKCON, this organ, that organization. You are searching and no chance of joining in. Okay, join ISKCON and after joining you search other organ. If you good, then you can accept that. But join ISKCON, follow 4 regulative principles, chant 16 rounds, and try to search other organization also. If you get better, go there. But start something. But give you guarantee, nothing will get better than this. So don't waste time. The Supreme Lord is represented throughout the entire material universe by his entering into all things as super soul. Annantarastha paramanu chaya antarastham. Paramanu chaya antarastham. He is entering everywhere, even in atom. The Lord here tells Arjuna that there is no point in understanding how things exist in their separate opulence and grandeur. He should know that all things are existing due to Krishna's entering them as super soul. Bas, you know that much. From Brahma, the most gigantic entity, on down to the smallest ant, all are existing because the Lord has entered each at all and is sustaining them. Lord is entering to the planet that is just Gama Vishwa Dharani. All the planets, all the planets are floating. Why? Lord has entered as super soul, is floating. You have seen, if a dead man throw in the river, how to have it down. But those are soul, living person, if you throw, he will not down. But if a dead person, he will drown. No, we have seen. Yes, after death, when body will petrify, so many gas will form, then it will float. But when people living in floating, that means soul is there. In the same way, when Lord enters a super soul on the planets, that is all the planets are floating. Bhagavad Gita 14th chapter says, Gama Vishwa, all the Gama, all the planets. Dharami Hamojasha. And all the floating due to my energy. There is a mission that regularly propounds that worship of any demigod will lead one to the Supreme Personal Godhead or the Supreme Goal. Jatamat tatam. But here is the 10th chapter, that idea is thoroughly discussed. To completely eradicate this wrong idea, in the chapter, Lord Krishna informs us that even the greatest demigods like Brahma and Shiva represent only part of the opulence of the Supreme Lord. He is the origin of everyone born, but no one is greater than him. He is Ashama Urdhva. Ashama Urdhva. Ashama Urdhva. Nobody is equal to him, which means that no one is superior to him and there is no one is equal to him. In the Padma Purana, it is said that one who considers the Supreme Lord is the same category of the demigods, be they even Brahma or Shiva, becomes at once an atheist. Just to Narayana Devam, Brahma Rudrati Daivate, Shamattana Vikyato Shapashandi Bhavedrivam. If anyone thinks Brahma, Shiva is equal to Krishna, he is Nastic, atheist. If, however, one thoroughly studies the different descriptions of the opulences and expansions of Krishna's energy, then one can understand without any doubt the position of Lord Sri Krishna and can fix his mind in the worship of Krishna without deviation. The Lord is all pervading by the expansion of his partial representation, the Super Soul, who enters into everything. That is, pure devotees therefore concentrate their minds in Krishna consciousness in full devotional service. Therefore, they are always situated in the transcendental position, devotional service and worship of Krishna. are very clearly indicated in this chapter in verses 8 through 11. What is 8 through 11? Chatushliki Bhagavad Gita. Om Sarvasya Prabha from there. That is the way of pure devotional service. How one can attain the highest devotional perfection of association with Supreme Personal Godhead has been thoroughly explained in this chapter. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan, a great Acharya in disciplic succession from Krishna, concludes his commentary on this chapter by saying, Jat Shakti Leshat Shurjadya Bhavanti Oti Ugra Tejasha Jat Angshena Dhritam Visham Sha Krishna Dashame Archayat. From Lord Krishna's potent energy, even the powerful sun gets its power, and by Krishna's partial expansion, the whole world is maintained. Therefore, Lord Sri Krishna is worshipable. Jat Shakti Lesha. Lesh means very little. Jat Shakti Lesha, by whose very little energy, Shurjadi Bhavanti. Very little energy makes sun. But that sun, Oti Ugra Tejasha, very powerful sun become powerful sun simply from little energy of Krishna. Then how Krishna is very big? Easily understandable. Thus ends the Bhakti on the purport of the 10th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of the opulence of the Absolute. Now, chapter 11, Universal Form. Why universal form comes after 10th chapter? Because if you hear some nice news in radio, immediately what you want to do? Want to watch in video or YouTube. If you hear radio news, naturally the desire, oh, let me watch, what is this? How it happens. So, 10th chapter is like a radio news, and 11th chapter is like a TV news. Now he has requested Krishna, can you explain some of your opulences? Now by hearing that, his desire is okay. Krishna will told there is nothing more. How much ever? Because whatever is said, you at least show something to me if you think I am qualified. He's not insisting. That is why the universal form. Lord Krishna grants Arjuna divine vision and reveals his spectacular, unlimited form as the cosmic universe. Thus, he conclusively establishes his divinity. Krishna explains that his own all-beautiful human-like form is the original form of Godhead. One can perceive this form only by pure devotional service. This will come at the end of this chapter. So people say, oh, universal form is the best. Now imagine, if Krishna can show Chaturvibha's Murti, what does it mean? Krishna has that power. If Krishna can show the Chaturvibha's Murti, Narayan form, Narayan can but show Krishna's form. What does it mean? Easily understandable. Because when Krishna is showing universal form, Chaturvibha's form, that means Krishna is the owner of the everything. By hearing Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, still people think, oh, universal form is the best. They cannot understand this. Simple. Arjuna Vati. Mad anugrahaya paramam kujjam adhyatma sangeetam jat tat vachasteno mohoyam vigata mama. Arjuna said, Mat anugrahaya, just to show me favor, Paramam Gujjam, supreme confidence subject. What is that? Adhyatma Sangitam, spiritual in the matter of. Adhyatma Sangitam in the matter of spirituality. Jat Toya, what you, Uktam, whatever you said, but what? Then by that, Moho Ayam Vyugata Mamo, Moho Ayam, this illusion, Vyugata, remove Mama my. Arjuna said, by my hearing, the instructions you have kindly given me about this most confidential spiritual subjects, my illusion has now been dispelled. What does it mean? That means, why is, if somebody come to you, oh, it's so beautiful. This is, today looks very nice. Your car is very latest. Promise you have bought it. Ah, I heard your father is very generous. When somebody telling like that, you are intelligent, naturally you can understand. Maybe you will ask something after that. So when it's glorifying in this way, that means you want something. If we want to get something, we should become the like the question should be like that with very submissive attitude. Otherwise, why someone will speak to you? If someone asks some question with challenging attitude, you will not be interested to speak about and to give his answer. You are not his servant. But if somebody with utter humility asks something, requests something, he will be interested to speak more than he is required. Here, Arjuna saying, by my hearing the instructions you have kindly given in the last chapter 10, me about the most confidential spiritual subjects, my illusion has now dispelled. That means I am not doubting about whatever you told. Another thing, can you show me all these things? After hearing, he will say, can you show me all these things? Oh, rascal. You don't believe it? If by hearing that, if you say, can you show me all these things? So that what does it mean? So you don't believe me? So that is, if you say like that, yes, I understood here my illusion. Then he will ask something. Huh? This chapter reveals Krishna as the cause of all causes. He is even the cause of Mahavishnu, from whom the material universe is emanate. Krishna is not an incarnation. He is the source of all incarnation. Krishna avatar nahi, avatari. That has been completely explained in this last chapter. Now, as far as Arjuna is concerned, he says that his illusion is over. This means that Arjuna no longer thinks of Krishna as a mere human being, as a friend of his, but as the source of everything. Arjuna is very enlightened and is glad that he has such a great friend as Krishna. But now he is thinking that although he may accept Krishna as the source of everything, others may not. Another reason, others may not. So in order to establish Krishna's divinity for all, he is requesting Krishna in this chapter to show his universal form. Actually, when one sees the universal form of Krishna, one becomes frightened like Arjuna. In the end of the chapter, we say, oh Krishna, I don't want to see, please withdraw this form. But Krishna is so kind that after showing it, he converts himself again into his original form. Arjuna agrees to what Krishna has several times said. Krishna is speaking to him just for his benefit. So Arjuna acknowledges that all this happening to him by Krishna's grace. He is now convinced that Krishna is the cause of all causes and is present in everyone's heart as the super soul. Text second. Bhavapayu bhutana srutu vistarasho maya tatta kamala patraksha mahattam api chabhaya. Bhava appearance, apayu disappearance. Bhavapayu means appearance and disappearance. Bhavapayu, he bhutana, of all living entities. He means certainly. Certainly, bhavapayu hi bhutana. Certainly, of all living entities, appearance and disappearance, sruto, have been heard by me, vistarasha in details, maya by me. Tatta, from you. Kamala patraksha, lotus-eyed one. Mahattam, glorious, glorious. Of also and Abhayam, inexhaustible. O lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity and have realized your inexhaustible glories. Arjuna addresses Lord Krishna as lotus-eyed, Kamalapatraksha. Out of his joy, for Krishna has assured him in a previous chapter, Aham Krishnasya Jagata Prabhava Pralayas Tatha. I am the source of the appearance and disappearance of the entire material manifestation. Arjuna has heard of this form, heard of this from the Lord in detail. Arjuna further knows that in spite of his being the source of all appearances and disappearances, he is aloof from them. As the Lord has said in the 9th chapter, he is all-pervading, yet he is not personally present everywhere. That is the inconceivable opulence of Krishna, which Arjuna admits that he has thoroughly understood. Text 3. Evam etat jatathatam atmanam parameshwara darshitum ichchami te rupam Ashram Purushottama. Evam das etat this jatha, as it is. Bhagavad Gita jatha jatha. Atha, have spoken, tam, you. Atmanam, yourself. Parameshwaram, Parameshwara, of Supreme Lord. Drushtum, to see. Ichchami, I wish. Te, your. Rupam, form. Aishwaram, divine. Purushottama, O best of personalities. O greatest of all personalities, O supreme form. Though I see you here before me in your actual position, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you have entered into the cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. The Lord said that because he entered into the material universe by his personal representation, the cosmic manifestation has been made possible and is going on. Now, as far as Arjuna is concerned, he is inspired by the statements of Krishna, but in order to convince others in the future who may think that Krishna is an ordinary person, Arjuna desires to see him actually in his universal form, to see how he is acting from within the universe, although he is apart from it. Arjuna's addressing the Lord as Purushottam is also significant. Since the Lord is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is present within Arjuna himself. Therefore, he knows the desire of Arjuna, and he can understand that Arjuna has no special desire to see him in his universal form, For Arjuna is completely satisfied to see him in his personal form of Krishna. But the Lord can understand also that Arjuna wants to see the universal form to convince others. Arjuna did not have any personal desire for confirmation. Krishna also understands that Arjuna wants to see the universal form to set a clear criterion for the future that there would be so many impostors who would pose themselves as an incarnation of God. The people, therefore, should be careful. One who claims to be Krishna should be prepared to show his universal form to confirm his claim to the people. So it's a very nice point Prabhupada mentioned. If somebody claims I am God, then we should challenge, okay, show your universal form. The rascal will say, oh, you don't have that vision, you can see me. The heart answer you, okay, Krishna has given Dibba Chakshu, transcendental vision to Arjuna. You can give, as your Lord, you can give the vision, I can see. That rascal said, no, you are not surrender like Arjuna. You must surrender unto me, then the rascal will always say like that. We should not be disturbed by it. Hare Krishna. Okay, Gaurang has raised hand.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Pranam. Guru Maharaj, actually, I don't have any question. I was searching for this song, Shri Rupa Manjari Par, but I didn't find the exact melody that you sang yesterday. But, that was heart-touching. So,
Abhay you see Abhay Charan?
yes, I searched Abhay but I found only one line there.
Bhakti Siddhanta one departed.
Yes.
Then disciple was
Yes,
singing.
Maharaj.
Not,
Yes, Maharaj, I searched. Actually, I found only one line there. Only one line.
whole song
Means
is
Sri Rupa Manjari Pad, say more Sampad. Till there, till there.
Guru Maharaj still is not there. I think Guru Maharaj also sang. Internet is not there. Take a song then.
Yes, it is, but not that melody exactly.
Maybe I have heard.
It's
Maybe
little different actually.
that. What is the Avaicharan? The same thing we can sing whole song.
Yes, but I found one line. Okay, Maharaj, I will search more.
Same thing you can sing whole song. There's no difference. All line goes like that.
Yes,
মঞ্জরি পদ সেই মর সম্পদ. Let me see.
Maharaj, I found this line, but actually in Antara means in second line, it is some difficulty. So yesterday it was not recorded, and if you sing today, so it will be recorded. So I will learn the exact.
রূপ মঞ্জরি পদ সেই মর সম্পদ সেই মোর ভজন জন সেই অমর ভজন পূজন সেই অমর প্রাণ ধন সেই অমর আভরণ সেই মোর জীবনের জীবন সেই মোর জীবনের জীবন. Let me show in the screen. I'm not a computer man. সেই মোর শ্রীরূপমঞ্জরি পদ, সেই মোর সম্পদ, সেই মোর ভজন পূজন, সেই মোর ভজন পূজন, সেই মোর প্রাণ ধন, সেই মোর আভরণ, সেই মোর জীবনের জীবন, সেই মোর জীবনের জীবন, সেই মোর রসনিধি, সেই মোর বাঞ্ছা সিদ্ধি, সেই মোর বেদের ধর্ম, সেই মোর বেদের ধর্ম, সেই ব্রত সেই তপ, সেই মোর মন্ত্র জপ, সেই মোর ধর্ম করম, সেই মোর ধর্ম করম, অনুকূল হবে বিধি, সে পদে হবে সিদ্ধি, অনুকূল হবে বিধি, সে পদে হইবে সিদ্ধি, নিরখিব এ দুই নয়নে, নিরখিব এ দুই নয়নে, সেরূপ মাধুরী রাশি, প্রাণ কুবালয় শশী, প্রফুল্লিত হবে নিশি দিনে, প্রফুল্লিত হবে নিশি দিনে, তুয়া দর্শন হি, জারলে করল দেহি, তুয়ায় দর্শন হি, গরলে জারল দেহি, চিরদিন তাপিত জীবন, চিরদিন তাপিত জীবন, হরূপ কর দয়া, দেহ মোরে পদ ছায়া, নরোত্তম লইল শরণ, নরোত্তম লইল শরণ, শ্রীরূপ মঞ্জরি পদ, সেই মোর সম্পদ, সেই মোর ভজন পূজন, সেই মোর ভজন পূজন। Can you see the screen?
Yes, Maharaj.
Here, only this word listen. সেই রূপ মাধুরী রাশি প্রাণ কুবলয়ে শশী. Difficult meaning. সেই রূপ মাধুরী রাশি. The form. The form of the Rupa Goswami is like Prano Kubalaya Shoshi. Prano Kubalaya Shoshi. Pran Kubalaya means lotus. The lotus, Pran means life. The life of lotus actually Shoshi sun. As the sun is the life of lotus, the same way the Goswami roof, his form is that type of my life and so. Then তুয়া অদর্শন হই গরলে জারলে দেখি. O Rup Goswami, তুয়া অদর্শন, as they unable to see you, গরলে জারলে দেখি. Gorol means poison and jarul means fire. As unable to see you, it looks like there is fire in poison. That type of pain I'm feeling in your separation. So nice, huh? Our Acharya has given so nice things. So rest, sweet philosophy. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bhagavad Gita as it is. Gautam.
Hare Krishna, Maharaja, Pranaam.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, Dhanavad Pranam.